Hello everybody, it is Tom, and welcome to a big day for the Heartstopper fandom. So as you all know, we finally got our full trailer for Season 2 today, and oh, is it a trailer? It is a trailer. So we're going to watch it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to dissect it, but before we do that, a reminder that you can now purchase a book that I wrote. Wow. So yeah, if you enjoy a fun story about two girls falling in love while they save the world with their pack of queer friends, then definitely check out Guardians. The paperback version just became available today, so you can get a copy of that, or you can get the ebook, or you can do none of that actually. whatever you want to do, but it's out there. Random crash from the living room. Should I investigate? No, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, let's watch the trailer. Alright, so we start with a very familiar scene, which we already saw in the first scene reveal that Netflix did a while back. So we have Charlie scanning the classroom for any sign of Nick, and Nick coming up behind him and covering his eyes, and cuteness ensuing. So the cuteness of this trailer may be the end of me, but yeah, so going through this little by little. First of all, I love the very cute little giggle that Nick gives after covering Charlie's eyes. And yeah, it's just like, it's clear in every moment of these two looking at each other just how in love they are with one another. So we have Nick and Charlie lying on a pine cone ridden ground. I assume this is the woodland scene that we saw in the teaser trailer, and that most of us were like, what are they doing? Why are they in the woods? So I'm just gonna say this is one of the random places that they're going to spend time together away from prying eyes, since Nick is not out to the world just yet. So okay, so they're on the ground, and Nick is saying he's taking adorable pictures, which is not difficult because pretty much any picture with them is adorable. We have Charlie hugging Nick. Oh, okay, and some making out in our school clothes in Charlie's bedroom.
I have a boyfriend! Yes, we're all fully aware.
Oh, Charlie, you do have a boyfriend. Isaac looks very long-suffering in this scene, which I do kind of wonder if this might be used as part of discovering his asexuality storyline. But you know, in season 1 though, he was like, I want to believe in romance, and he was very, very pro Nick and Charlie. So maybe it's just that he's sick of hearing about it. Come on. So Nick and Charlie racing upstairs, playing Mario Kart, of course. I love all of the just cute little moments that we get between the two of them here. Like, just the idea that they're going to get the chance to just be happy and be in love for at least the beginning of this season. And, you know, and throughout. But, like, just having the chance to enjoy being happy and being in love is, I love that for them. I'm so glad that they get to have that. And that we get to watch it. Okay, so we're with Nellie at the park, and Nick is being adorable, taking a picture of Charlie.
I want to tell people.
Okay, it's rugby time. Oh, okay, so we have the rugby guys, Sai, Otis, and Christian, and Nick looking like he might want to tell them something. I wonder if, like, because of course in the comics, they had figured things out, like, way early on, because it was ridiculously obvious that Nick and Charlie were into each other. Even before they knew they were into each other, the rugby lads had figured it out. But in this case, in season 1, we didn't really get to see much of them. We saw them kind of hanging around in the background, like looking uncomfortable when Harry was being homophobic at the movies, but that was really all we got with them. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of them in this version, and hopefully they react as well in the show as they did in the comics, but we'll see.
It's hard to find the right time.
Oh my god, I love this. I love that we have the whole gang together, having a party. I'm so glad that, like, Nick has been integrated into the friend group, And we have, oh no, I love the framing of this shot though. So we have all these couples, and then Isaac sitting in the middle with his back to the camera, just in front of the food, I assume holding a book. But yeah, good framing there.
Your friend group is so nice. How did you get to know everyone?
So Imogen was apparently invited to this event as well. So they're in the kitchen. I'm really glad that Imogen is going to be part of the group because, you know, she needs a chance to redeem herself from being an ally last time to being a real ally this time. Though, yeah, it seems like Nick is still having trouble telling her the truth about him and Charlie, judging by how hard it is for him to answer the question of how he met these people or how he got to be friends with all these folks. And the answer, of course, is they're my boyfriend's friends.
I want you to come out when and how you want to.
I love this part. Any chance where we get to see, because as I have discussed in many other videos before, the fact that Nick and Charlie, it's not just a one-way street. It's not just Nick always supporting Charlie. It's always a back and forth with them. And this is one of those instances where we see Charlie being the supporter for Nick. And I love that Nick has that, because I'm not sure that he's ever had that before, to be honest. Like, in his friend group, there's never really been anyone who seemed like they would be there for him or be someone he could be vulnerable with, and Charlie is totally that. And also, I noticed that in this trailer, you see Charlie wearing Nick's sweatshirt like a bunch of times. Like, a bunch of the scenes in this trailer, Charlie is wearing a hoodie of Nick's, so it does indeed seem like the hoodie thief is alive and well in Season 2. Okay, now there has been much discussion about the texts here, because we have, I hate math so much I can't wait to drop it, haha, I'm so sad you're grounded, wish I could see you, why is being out so complicated? So, it seems like, based on the placement of Nick's avatar, that it's Charlie who's talking above him, but Charlie does not hate math. So it seems like Nick is the one who hates math, and Charlie is the one who's grounded. But the icon and it's very confusing. But I guess we'll see if this might just be some weird editing thing, because like initially we were like, why is Nick grounded? Did something happen with David? Whereas Charlie being grounded makes total sense because his mom loves to ground him. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I can't see Charlie being like, I hate maths so much, because he's a genius. He's a proper little nerd when it comes to maths. So
Tao is the worst person to have a crush on.
okay, now we're getting into the Tao and Elle storyline,
What if you tried actually flirting with him?
and Tara with her teeny tiny tie.
My mum's been moaning at me to get a haircut.
Your mom has done us all a service, Tao. I'm sorry.
Your hair's cute, Mom.
Oh ho, we're flirting.
If this doesn't work out, then I lose my best friend in the whole world.
It is good to know, though, that Tao actually is aware now. He's not just totally oblivious like he was in the last season. So he knows that there's a potential for something to happen with him and Elle. He's just afraid of what it might mean. Oh, we have an almost kiss-ish sort of thing. And then Tao pulls away, and Elle stalks off. No.
I love you. That's not me asking you to say it back or anything. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay, so some trouble in Tara and Darcy Paradise, where Tara has said I love you. Darcy seems uncomfortable and like she's not sure that she wants to say it back. I'm sure she does love Tara, but I wonder if we're going to get some insight into Darcy's home life, since, as we know from the comics, it is not good, and her family is very homophobic, and just in general kind of crappy. So I wonder if that's part of the reason why she doesn't feel like she can say it back, and if we're going to explore that, or if they're going a totally different route with that. I guess we'll see.
Does Charlie know you don't want to come out?
I do want to come out.
Oh God, Ben! So we have some palpable tension between Ben and Nick. Totally understandable. Ben being kind of, like, not a dick when he's asking Nick, like, does Charlie know you don't want to come out? But I I will be very curious to see what they do with Ben, because I think probably the only reason he's actually in season 2 is because Sebastian Croft is so popular, and also because he did, he brought depth to a character who, frankly, was not very deep in the comics. He was just a dick, essentially. Like, he was just a jerk, an irredeemable character. Whereas Ben in the show, played by Sebastian Croft, has like this tiny glimpse. Like, you occasionally feel bad for him. Whereas in the comics, he's just awful. He's just 100% awful. So I don't think that he's a character who deserves a redemption arc, and I hope that we don't get a full redemption arc. But if we can see him being a little bit less of a dick, and maybe showing just a tiny bit of humanity, I think that would be fine. Especially because it would mean that maybe Charlie telling him off at sports day did have an effect. And we know that it had an effect because he was crying. He had that little tear gathering in his eye when Charlie was talking about how Ben hates himself. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, test anxiety. And they're free.
Is everyone ready for Paris?
Now, did anyone else, when watching this trailer, and Mr. Ajayi asks if they're ready for Paris, did anyone else just go, yes? Because I'm going to be honest with you, that's exactly what I did. Alright, so we're ready for Paris. I think the seating arrangement here is very interesting. So we have Nick sitting with Tao, which I love, because I really want to see more of them together. And then we have Charlie sitting several rows back with Isaac. This song, if anyone knows what this song is, please let me know. Like, I have Googled the lyrics, nothing comes up. So either it hasn't been released yet, it sounds a little like Baby Queen, which would be a safe guess given how much music she's done for Heartstopper, but it also might not be her at all. So I'm terrible at recognizing people's voices, so...
I'm jealous of you and Nick in some ways. You talk about your feelings.
Okay, so here we have, I am assuming this is the scene where, like, Nick and Darcy and the others have gone to get ice cream, and Tara and Charlie have stayed behind and are chatting, and in the comics they're talking about how Charlie wants to tell Nick he loves him, whereas here they might also be talking about that. They might be talking about that, but it also seems like they're talking about the Tara and Darcy situation, which again is good. Tara and Charlie we don't usually get to see interact, so again, I'm glad we'll get to see that.
I can make sure that Nick doesn't have to deal with...
Ugh, Ben.
I can make sure that Nick doesn't have to deal with what I did. I can protect him.
Oh, I love this moment. So we're walking through Paris, we see two guys with their arms around each other, very lovey, and Nick and Charlie look at each other and just clasp hands. Ugh. And then, of course, the narration in the background of Charlie wanting to protect Nick from everything that he went through when he came out. So we've been speculating a lot about what will be the source of Charlie's stress in this season, because in the show, among other things, the main source was the fact that Tao had just been told that Nick and Charlie are together, whereas here, of course, he already knows. So I wonder if it's going to be a lot of, like, him stressing out over Nick being bullied or worrying about what's going to happen with Nick, plus the stress of, well, we'll talk about it in a minute, but the love bite.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. This scene is just, mwah. We're only seeing part of it because it's the trailer, obviously, but, like, the way that they realized this scene is just so perfect. Okay, so we have Charlie brushing his teeth in the morning, looking in the mirror, seeing the love bite on his neck, and going, "Oof," which, well done, well done. Nick sees it and says,
Oh my god.
Nick sees it's like, oh my god, did I do that? Oh no.
Do you think anyone will notice?
Oh my god.
Oh god, oh lord, oh my goodness. Oh yes, I'm so glad we got the scene of Nick, another iconic scene of Nick wiping the ice cream off of Charlie's nose. And in this, they actually both have ice cream. Because in the comics, Charlie says he doesn't want any ice cream, and he just licks some of Nick's. But yeah, in this one, it appears as if Charlie has his own ice cream, which is very nice. Dan, I want ice cream now.
I've liked him for so long. Sometimes I think he might like me back.
Oh, he definitely likes you back, Elle.
Even if you make mistakes sometimes, you're a good person who deserves love.
I feel like Charlie is addressing this to the fans as well. Yeah, to everyone who reacted to season 1 of Heartstopper and talked about how much they hated Tao. Charlie's like, look guys, look, I know he made some mistakes in season 1. I know that, you know, he was sometimes you couldn't really understand where he was coming from, but he's a good person, I promise. Tao.
They are gonna be a handful today.
Mr. Farouk, spot on. I know all he says is but he is 100% Mr. Farouk. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is that like an Eiffel Tower made of bread behind him? Because wow, just wow. Love the hugs. We have Tara and Darcy kissing.
You don't have to understand your feelings completely.
Oh yes, we have Isaac and James, which I know it looks kind of like they might be sharing a romantic moment here, but I'm wondering if they've made James ace as well, and if he might be kind of Isaac's like guru to a certain degree, or at least someone he can talk to. But it'll be good to see. I'm just really looking forward to whatever they do with Isaac. Like, just giving him more screen time in general. Like, I want to learn more about what's going on with him. I want to see him discovering himself just like everyone else has been given a chance to discover themselves. So, yeah. And I'm excited that we get to see James in there as well, because he seems really cool.
You don't have to always have figured everything out. You can just feel.
So we have, this appears to be Tara's birthday party. Potentially after Darcy has gotten very drunk and thrown up on the bed, but we'll see. Charlie just brushing the hair tenderly back from Nick's forehead.
You don't have to understand your feelings completely. You don't have to always have figured everything out. You can just feel.
Yes, good advice, Nick, and also great to see Nick and Elle having a chance to chat. So we have Darcy pulling Nick and, by extension, Charlie into the party. We have Elle and Tao running through, I assume, the Louvre, holding hands. Tara and Darcy. We have the gang walking. Isaac with his book. Tao and Elle holding hands.
Charlie! Oh, you're being gay. Good job. Carry on.
Yes. If they had not included the "you're being gay, good job, carry on" line, I think there would have been a riot, because we needed that line. So, yeah, so that's it. So much packed into those, 2.5 minutes or whatever it was. This is a great trailer, and I'm so excited. I love everything we see in here. I can't wait to see what we get in the show itself, which a little over a week we're gonna have it. It's almost here. It's amazing. Yeah, so tell me about your thoughts. I know a lot of us were interacting about this on Twitter earlier, so even if you've already told me on Twitter, feel free to tell me again here, or expand upon your thoughts now that you've had a chance to sit with it and probably watch the trailer about 25 more times, just like I have. Yeah, what was your favorite part? What do you think about the direction that they're taking things? So, of course, because it's a show, we're getting more drama than we did in the comics. So we have the Tara and Darcy storyline going. We have Isaac stuff. We have Tao and Elle. But more, I just think we're focusing more on the characters and getting them more fleshed out, aside from just Nick and Charlie, which is great. So, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. So tell me your thoughts. Tell me how you think you are possibly going to survive another week and a few days before you can see season 2. And number 3, I don't have a number 3. I don't know. Okay, well, thank you as always to our amazing, amazing patrons who are just the absolute best. Special shout out to our Nick Nelson members, Kelly Walker, Paul Z, and Kent Smither. Alright, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, or morning, or evening, or dusk, or dawn, or whatever time of day it may happen to be, and I will see you next time. Okay? Bye.
Say you're coming